welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the M53 M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. It's on the south spawn of Ghost Town under the command of Angelina75. Game on. Now, this battle took place whilst I was actually on the NA server somewhere else, and I was live streaming with Zoe Balls, Mary Banks, and most of the other members of Reborn. Now, Angelina was having a bit of fun, and she's just recently graduated to the Tier 9 level in the M53 M55. She's beginning to get rather good at it, and I think you're going to find this battle rather interesting because it's actually encompasses several milestones. Got a batch at 12 ton moving up. That was a bit late, but ooh, nearly got him. Batchat suffered a loss of 232 hit points there. You do have to give good lead on those light tanks because they move so quickly. She's looking around for another target. There's the Batchat trying to get back. He's lost a lot of his hit points. So Angelina wasn't the only one who hit him. And in fact, he was taken out of the game by a Progetto. So only the one hit so far. Oh, now she's got another target. Skoda T27, Tier 8 Czech premium tank. But she's going instead for the SU-130PM, and with good reason. That thing's got very light armour, which makes it very vulnerable. Oh, and the shell on ride just in time to take 375 hit points off him with a near miss. Okay, Chart Future 4. They've got very light armour on the actual hull. It's only 55mm on the front, 40 on the sides and 30 in the rear. So very easy to penetrate those things. If you fire an Arty at one of those vehicles, you're more than likely going to get a penetrating shot. Just so long as you don't hit the turret. If you hit the turret, it might actually mitigate some of the damage. Rounds out in the bush. Just checking that there's not a tank destroyer up there. If there was somebody up there in the bushes, they probably suffered a near miss there. Okay, Angelina's looking around for a new firing position. See the FB3805. He's got the top gun there. No doubt about that. You can see by the length of the gun barrel which particular gun they've actually got. Okay, now she's extending her aim again into the city, and there's an M48 pattern just behind that building. And it's only the front of him standing out. Over the other side there's an Emil, but I think he's actually, yes, there he is, behind that rubble. She can probably hit him much easier than the M48. Okay, rounds out. Oh, direct hit right on the turret. Right on the turret. You can see almost the point where it actually hit. Right next door to the gun mantlet. Yeah, no doubt about that one. Really good shot. Now she's using the 8-inch howitzer, and that's got an alpha damage of 1050, penetrating 52mm of armour, and a burst radius of 11.1 meters. So if you land the shell fairly near the target, you can do a lot of damage. And that guy is out of the game with one shot. That must have penetrated his rear and taken all of his hit points away. And that Chart Future is about to get a wake-up call. The IS-3 goes through. Unfortunately, the Chart Future is still firing and he's retreating, but he has an incredibly long reload time, 37 seconds. The Lorraine 40 ton goes in and gets the kill. There's that Emil, the one she hit earlier, lining up another shot in his ass. He's got a very weak hull as well. Rounds out, lands right next door to him. Over on the other side of the battlefield, we've got a T-54 first prototype. Now he's engaging our Wizzy 132, our little scout, who's trying to get away from him at the moment. Oh, unfortunately he got killed. He was taken out of the game by the enemy FB3805. Up on top of the hill we could see a Heshbon, the FB4005. And there's that Emil. He's still in the town, but he's got very low hit points now and he's about to leave the game. Yep, he's gone. Okay, the Heshbon is behind that rock, and he would make a very juicy target because he's got very low armour. But there's another tank that we do want to take out rather than SPG. It's the FB3805, the guy who killed our Wizzy 132. She fires a round in at that spot, and it lands very near where the FV was. The Heshbon's come out from behind the rock now to take a shot. And the Borsig's up there as well. And it might be that she hit one of them when she fired that round into the bushes. I suspect that she got the Borsig rather than the FB. But she's just counting down the last few seconds before she's going to be loaded. Unfortunately, the crane appears to be in the way. She fires around at the standard B. Hits the building. Yeah, there's a crane there, which actually is a real nuisance when you're trying to get line up of shots on the target, because if you hit the crane instead, you've wasted a round. Nothing can be helped, really. It's just a case of positioning yourself so that the crane's not in the way. The problem is the same on Minsk. There's a couple of cranes on Minsk, and well, the roundabout is the merry-go-round, or the not the carousel, no, the wheel. Oh, direct hit on the mouse. Yep, that mouse took a round. He's probably still there. Yes, he is still there. And he's down to just 59% of his health now. And, okay, the M48 pattern showed up, and so's the standard B. Okay, she's trying to work out where she's going to put the shell. I'd put it with those two, yes. If they stay together, you'll get double bubble. You'll hit one and damage the other at the same time. Okay, she's going for the mouse. It lands just behind him. I think she just tracked him for the moment. Well, we're not doing so well at the moment because we're down by 4 tanks. And I think that Angelina's got to the sort of situation where I've been in before, where you get angry that this is happening and you want to do something about it to win the game. You can see that the enemy's got an advantage of 3 tanks now, but there's only 2 Arty and 2 tank destroyers left on our team. Okay, she's lining up a shot into the centre, change position, and no shot in the mouse. The good news is that we do have a Jaegeru and a Striv 1030, and of course both of those have fairly decent guns. The Jaegeru has just killed the mouse, and looks like the standard B just took a big hit, probably from the FV3805. Okay, Angelina's ready to shoot, but she's looking around for a target that doesn't appear to be one that she can shoot at just yet. The Borsig was last seen up in that position up there. She's going to fire a blind shot in. It goes exactly into the spot where she aims. We do know that the Heshpan was seen below that hill. And it looks like he's actually gone south. Yes, he's come south. He's now just around in the town. Probably trying to shoot our Jaegeru. But he's going to become very vulnerable to that Striv. And oh, there's a standard B getting close. Very close at this moment. Striv, I think. Oh, Striv saves us. Yep, Angelina was about to move anyway, but the Striv has saved our necks. And the FV4005 was killed by the Jaegeru. And now we've got a Borsig in the town. She's lining up a shot. She fires. Kill shot! Second kill for Angelina. So there does not appear to be any tanks left in the town. Well, there aren't any. All the enemy tanks have been wiped out. And the situation has been turned completely around from being 5 tanks down, 4 tanks down on the enemy, to 3 tanks down on the enemy. And now we're 1 tank up on the enemy. We've only got the Striv 1030 left on our team. And the enemy team only consists of a 212A and an FV3805. Now, as far as we know, the FV3805 is somewhere on the east side of the map, but we don't know where the 212A is because we've never spotted him. He could be on the east, he could be on the west. Okay, Angelina's waiting for her 6th sense to tell her that somebody's seen her. But no, I don't think anyone's seen her yet. The Striv is on the hill, looking. Okay, Angelina's decided the best thing she can do is cap. If the Striv sees someone, she can then shoot them. The thing about Arty though, even at tier 10, they have relatively poor view ranges. So even if they are still alive, they're probably too far away to actually spot her. And there's the FB3805. And there you go. She's got another kill. She took him out. She managed to flip the shot over the top of that ridgeline and right into the 3805 and kill him. That was the one she hit earlier with that other shot. Oh, now good job she moved. That shot would have hit her if she stayed in the previous position. So it looks like the 212A is trying to work out where she is. And I think, yes, he's probably over on the east side of the map. And that's why the Striv is going through the map at this moment, slowly down the east side, trying to find him. The 212A is based on the KB222, so he can move fairly quickly. It's not a great deal of speed, but the Striv can probably catch up with him. And there's another round coming in. I'd say from the rapid rate of fire that he's actually got the stock gun, not the top gun. It would normally be about 30 seconds between each shot if it was the stock, if it was the top gun rather. If it's the stock, it would be about 22 seconds, 20 seconds between each shot. She's almost capped out. He's only going to get one more chance, I think, to get a reset. And he's been found. He's found in the south. Ow! Kill shot! My God, she got a kill shot with her last round of the game. And she capped out as well. Oh my God, what a game by Angelina75. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker, and not only an ace tanker, it's a first ace tanker for Angelina75 in the M53, M55, and what a game to have to win it in this Arty, one of the best Artys in the game. She got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. She got 4 kills exactly. She got a counter battery. She took out both the 212A and the FB3805. She got the Raider Invader combination. She was not only the only one to cap out and win the game by capping, but the enemy never even saw her, not once during the entire game. And that standard B came very close to discovering her, but the Striv took him out of the equation and allowed Angelina to get this medal combination, which is fairly rare. It's still very, very rare. The bat emblem showing that you were never seen, you were completely stealthy. And the Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. She got 20 in this one. 20. And a Gore's medal for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points of your own vehicle. What a great game. And look at that win rate, 5,901. So what a great first on a really interesting evening. Let's have a look at the team scores so we can see exactly how much damage was done. Oh my God, she's got the highest damage in the game. 4,100 hit points of damage by Angelina75. The next highest scorer being the Mouse on the enemy team with 3372, and then their M48 pattern with 3333. And after that, it was the Jaegeru with 3245. When it came to kills, again, it's Angelina75. She got 4 kills in that one. 3 kills for the Jaegeru, 3 kills for the M48 pattern. And when it came to base XP, she's got the top in all 3 columns. The only player to get over 1,000 base. 1,095 for Angelina75, 939 for the Jaegeru, 925 for the FB3805. She fired 14 rounds in that game, got 5 direct hits and 2 penetrations, 11 splash. Damage of 4,100 hit points, of which 3,984 hit points were at more than 300 meters. I'm pretty sure that one of those penetrations was that Skoda T27. And is it showing? Yes, it was a penetration. She did penetrate him. She took him out of the game. Which other one? Was it the FB3805 or the 212? No, neither of those were penetrated. It was the Borsig she took out, the guy who was going through the town. 571 hit points when she landed the shell through him, and it went right through his hull and gave him a big whack. And yes, what a way to end a game with that many penetrations. Is very good. She damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 4, 468 hit points of stun assist off 9 stuns, and 100 capture points to win the game. On a premium count, she earned 49,512 credits, got 80,000 credits for completing the mission and events, so a grand total of 129,512 credits. And after resupply of ammunition, she still took away 103,332 credits from a single game lasting 11 minutes 55 seconds. And also got the last kill of the game. 8 bonds from that battle. Yes, I think the bonds are actually for 3 for the Gores and 3, I think, for the Invader, because both of these are technically epic medals. Plus, of course, you got the counter battery. So very nice on those. And 1,642 XP times 2 for the first victory, 1,000 XP for completing the mission and events, and a grand total of 4,285 experience points altogether. What an absolutely fantastic game for Angelina 75, and to top it all off by killing the last enemy with a Hail Mary shot right from one end of the battlefield to the other end of the battlefield to kill the last Arty, pick up not only the counter battery but also capped out to win with a Raider Invader. Well, that was a very deserving victory for Angelina 75. Congratulations. What a brilliant experience. And Angelina actually told me, because I was online at the time, she sent me a message. She said, my hands were shaking at the end. And we all know that experience. The moment you actually do something absolutely amazing, your adrenaline goes through the roof. And at that moment, you feel more alive than anything else. Oh, superb response and fantastic game by Angelina. What a star. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do leave a comment down below. Congratulate Angelina for what an epic battle in the M53, M55. And thank you for watching this video.